put yourselves in the shoes of a Warriors fan. If I told you yesterday you would win game 1, but you would lose Steph for at least a week. Or, open door number 2. You lose game 1 and Steph is perfectly healthy. Which scenario do you prefer?
Game 2. All right, option 2. So door number 2. You want Steph Curry available. And maybe the Warriors have done well without him all year. They're deeper than I think people want to give them credit for. You'll drop game 1 because you just got to steal one of the first 2. You should have brought this as you're not going to win one of the first 2 games in their building, because the idea is you want to win one of them. You don't want to win both. You don't even game 1 versus game 2 does not make a difference. Door number 2, keep Curry healthy. I'd be nervous. You got to go 2-2 going into game 5.
I agree with Colin just because of how bad Edwards played. Like, say Edwards had a great game, Minnesota had a great game, and the Warriors still run without Steph, I'd probably go with option 1. But just because how bad Ant played, I'll go option 2.
So you're waking up less happy today than you would if you
probably,
lost?
comparatively, because this is the 7-game series. This isn't like football where, you win the game and you're moving on. You got a lot of basketball left to be played.
And very nerve-wracking spot, especially with a hamstring, too, which could just get tweaked and all of a sudden you're shot. But, I'd be nervous.
Is it partially because it's the Warriors we're talking about, where their success is measured differently? And yes, winning game 1 betters Golden State's chance to win this series, but you're not worried about just winning the series. You're worried about going forward, where you're kind of thinking of the main goal here, the end goal here. And you need a healthy Steph Curry to win the finals.
You're not winning this series if Steph doesn't play in another game. Agreed? Okay.
If he's back by game 6, are you okay?
Probably not. He needs to come back sooner than later.
You think they lose 4 to the next 5 if that's the case?
If Steph doesn't play, yeah. And maybe I'm putting too much stock into Edwards having a bad game. But, dude, we saw this last year with the T-Wolves. The Nuggets were a great team last year. They stunned them. They stunned a lot of teams, and they arguably could have beaten Luka and Dallas, too, in that series.
The one thing I'll say is the Warriors, they matched up well with them. They gave them problems.
But are they
going to
get great minutes from all those role players?
I agree. You're going to need hero ball from Jimmy Butler, no doubt about that. My takeaway is, are they going to lose 4 of the next 5? If it's going to be game 6 is 12 days from now, or 11 days.
Let's put in games. I mean, if it's game 6 and the Warriors are still around and Steph comes back, what's that series look like?
You're probably down 3-2. Yeah, that means you go 1-3. That's not impossible.
No,
that's not impossible.
But I don't know. With Curry, with how big he's been for this team since they won that championship, and he proved all the critics like myself wrong. I don't know. I think they need him.
Yeah, Warriors training staff, you got your hands full. Let's move on.